Alrighty, my weekly planners. I did not forget about you. I know that, it's been a while since I've posted videos, and there's just things going on with how they're being posted and submitted up. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but we're gonna go ahead and get this plan with me ready to go for the week of the eclipse. So as you saw, I'm gonna be using the Celestial Elegance sticker book by the Happy Planner. There's some stickers in there that they just kind of remind me of the eclipse. I'm not in the area where it's going to be like total, so I am still going to get like a crescent shape. So I'm thinking I can use those. I mean, of course I could use them, but it's it should make sense here. So all I'm doing is I'm just taking mild liners and some one of the passion highlighters, and I'm just quickly building the sidebar here, just highlighting the days of the week. And I just gotta build this little habit tracker down here. This is the one that gives me troubles for some reason. I still can't just go down the bar here and get this one taken care of, and so I don't have to come back and explain like what this is for. I'm just gonna fill it in right now. I do the 3 goals of the week, the 3 values that I use to achieve those goals. Of course, the best things, that's the best thing that happened for each day out of the week. And of course the 3 habits that I track on a weekly basis. And for those of you who have not seen this planner yet, this is the weekly Hemlock and Oak, or the Hemlock and Oak Weekly. This is the printable version. You can find it for free on their website. I do have a link in the description down below. The only reason why I choose the printable version is because I like a big size planner, and currently I believe even their printed inserts that they have available, I think they're like in like a classic size. So yeah. Must print it out. Okay, so now I gotta try to figure out what type of washi I want to use, and I'm just realizing that I do have some like gold foil star washi. So even though I'm not trying to do like a moon or a night sky, which is gonna be a little difficult here with this sticker book, but I'm sure we can make it happen. I don't know, I just this is a great way to start this, isn't it? Yeah, no, I feel like these stars are just gonna add to it. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and start with this, and I want to incorporate this, I believe it's taupe, the taupe and the dark gray washi. So I gotta figure out how to get all of this on here without making it look too congested. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do both sets of these stars. Then this way I know it's done with. Okay, so like if I do this, we can see like the washi is definitely it's too wide. It's gonna cover up too much of the stars there, like more than what I want it to. Okay, so and then if I overlap it, it just looks weird. I mean, if it was clear, it would look okay, but it's not. It definitely has a white background. So, let's see here. One of my favorite tricks here is I take the washi, which normally it's a thicker washi that I tend to rip in half. I haven't really done this on the thin ones like this, but in this case, we're gonna see if this is enough to cover up that extra space. If not, we're gonna have to bring in that taupe color as well, but we are gonna try this one first. And this one's actually it's not fighting me as bad as what they normally do. So there we go. And let's see if this is enough. And see, we still got some white space there because, you know, it's not even. I'm not trying to get it even there. So it's supposed to have that ripped and jaggy edge. And so let's see here. We're going to do something different with this taupe colored one here. And let me see if I could even get this in frame. Okay, so I'm going to try to cut as close to the center as possible. It doesn't really have to be exact because the cut edge is going to be covered by the gray washi anyways. So I'm still going to have that clean edge on either side. And oh man, guys, I'm starting to second guess this as we're going, but to me, we are too far along in this washi process, and I'm sure it's gonna look really cool once we're done here. I've done it with, you know, just regular strips of washi and then ripped them, but I've never actually like mutilated this much washi for one strip. I don't have the words for it. I don't. Okay, so that one that we cut up, and like we can see, like you're not going to see a lot of the taupe, but for those areas where it would have peeked through, it's just there to, you know, kind of add some cover up there. So let's clean that up. And let's see here. We're just going to do this other short edge before we move on to the next page. Because this is gonna take a while. Wasn't ready for this. But like I said, it just makes the page layout a little bit more interesting. Just gives you something else to look at on the page other than just stickers. So like I said, we're gonna take that clean edge and we just line it up with this other washi, and then this way the ripped and jagged edge kind of covers that up, and this way you got the clean edges on both sides of the washi that we just mutilated. Okay, so see, we got nice clean edges. So we got one page ready to go, and we just got to do the same thing for this page now. Which, okay, I mean, it is growing on me, guys. It does look pretty cool. And I know my top line's not as straight as it could be, but it's not really going to bother me. I mean, that's not really where I'm going to be focusing. So let's go ahead and cut up this taupe, which I love this color, okay? Like, this is turning out to be one of my favorite colors, and I am, like, the passion highlighter that I have of this, it is definitely getting overused. I'm definitely gonna have to get another set of those, especially the rose. I love that shade. It's like the perfect shade of pink. I wish the mild liners would come out with a rose pink, but of course they don't. So, alright, so here we go again, which it's a little bit quicker since I kind of know what I'm doing here. When you're first deciding to do this, it's like, oh, I don't know. Okay, so I think, do I start from the top, guys? I can't remember how I used to rip these, oh my god. Okay, okay, so see, he accidentally tore, but it's okay, because remember, it has ripped edges, so it's really not going to be that noticeable. We can save that piece. Yeah, I'm really making a mess out of this. I'm so used to just, like, holding it close to my body and ripping it, and then trying to do this on screen is, I don't know, maybe I go from this direction. I know I tear it in half and then it gets the arms and I gotta put it on the sheet. So I don't know. I did something backwards for this piece, but like I said, no big deal. We can fix it up here. Okay, so let's see here. This one has the most coverage, so I'm gonna use the piece that like got ripped in half. We're gonna use that one down here. So see, that's where he ended. And then we're just going to kind of overlap this little piece here, and you can't even tell that it ripped. So that's one way to add like texture and that to your planner pages. Just rip that washi. Okay, so just got one more border, guys. I know it feels like it's taken forever. It really is taking forever. But I just like the way that it looks. So let's see here. At least we got all the pieces ripped up, so I just got to put it on the page now and try to line this thing up as best as possible. There aren't any grid lines up here on top, so this is really just by like eyeing it up. Of course, I can't get this washi off of here. And I'm thinking I am going to take a quick break as soon as I get this on the page here, because like I said, that was a battle. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. I just wanted to get up and move around a little bit before we got into the sticky part here. So let's go ahead and flip through this book, see if anything catches our eyes. And I do really like that quote right there. I like that. But yeah, okay, but back to what we're actually here for. Okay, so these ones right here, I'm getting the feeling like this is probably, like when I go out to look at the eclipse here, this is probably what I'm going to be seeing here. And I know that they're like little magical moons, but I mean, come on, guys, like, use the imagination. You know, that's the little sun beaming through, and that's the moon covering it up. Oh my God. I'm loving these quotes, which, okay, breathe is what caught my attention, but, you know, I'm kind of digging this trust in the universe, and it does have that little eclipse sting with it, too. It's gonna be an eclipse to me from now on, okay? It is no longer a shiny moon. For some reason, this Today I'm Feeling sticker is getting me, too, and it even has the little, you know, I'm just calling it an eclipse symbol. It has that too. So let's see here. Like this one is kind of the similar color. So we can put this one on this side. And I do have page protectors down for those of you who haven't noticed. So I'm not just like slamming these down on the paper. There are page protectors. It just makes collecting the stickers easier. Let's see how many of these. Oh my God, there's gonna be like little crescents everywhere. Oh. Maybe I should just get one of these in like each color. I'm not really into getting the black with this layout. I feel like it would just be too dark. So I'm gonna stick with these: the dark gray, the light gray, and then the tans and the taupe. And let's see here. I could get these. Okay, all right. I'm thinking the rest of these are quotes. I don't really need quotes. I feel like, trust in the universe is good enough. Okay, so another couple sticker books that I think can kind of pair with this would be, I can't even remember is this the Minimalist? I think this is the Minimalist sticker book. So I'm just going to kind of flip through it, see if I can find anything that has grays, which actually, like, I know it's not gray, but it does kind of go with that taupe color. And, that is it. It's a nice question. I mean, to really ask yourself what really matters. It kind of helps you figure out what task you should be focused on and which task you could kind of say, you know what, I'm done with. And of course, make time to, and a positive word. They're great. I'm digging this checklist sticker down here too. I'm just finding a bunch of random stickers here that I don't know, I wouldn't have picked out to begin with, but I mean, it's kind of vibing with it. Okay, so another one I was wondering is this modern year. So let's see what we got going on here. I'm supposed to have a vacation day this week too. So we got an eclipse, we got a vacation day. I mean, this is the most exciting my weeks get, guys. The rest of it's work. It literally is work. It's housework, naps, snacks, and, yeah. Yeah, it's really exciting. Okay, so I do have to try to avoid, any of the foil in here, because it does drive me crazy when the foils don't match. But like I said, like I feel like the black is too bold with these colors. They're a little bit more softer. So let's see. I do need this gray, that dark gray right there. I got enough of the light gray. I feel like I have enough of the taupe. Um, I just need like one more thing with that dark gray. I already have a feeling box. I mean, I got these tombstones, but I don't know. I don't really feel like using the tombstone stickers. I really have no idea what the actual correct name for those are. I've just always called them tombstones. They're great for Halloween layouts. Okay, so let me dig through my own sticker stash here. I think I do have that gray in one of my printables. Let's see here. Where is it? I got one that's like pretty much used up. It's like used and abused. But I'm gonna say that's the gray, guys. And I really don't feel like making stickers for this, but it looks like I'm gonna have to take another break and go to my Cricut. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I got a copy of those printed off and cut, and this layout is turning out to be a lot, guys. It always does, though. Like, I can have all my material set down. I could be like, okay, you know, this is what we're gonna be doing, and then this is what happens. This is how my creativity works here. So let's see here. I want this to be like a little notes area because, you know, I mean, it is the eclipse. I mean, like I said, I'm not in the path of totality, so it's not going to be like, wow, you know, but I mean, it still is going to be a pretty crazy day because everything is centered around watching this eclipse. So let's go ahead and use one of these dark gray boxes. And let's see here. What else can I put on this page? I kind of want like another cluster of boxes, but I don't really want too many. How about these the little gray ones? So maybe the positive word, because, you know, remember I got that vacation day coming up on Friday. So, maybe, well, you know what? Okay, let's put these on too, just before I forget about them. I normally don't use these, but guys, I needed something. I needed something to put on the page. So, I mean, I'm not sure they will work out, so I'll do the to-do. And okay, so that's where I'm going to want that little cluster of boxes that I was talking about. And so that means that I could put this one. We'll do today down here. And I mean, they are just going in random spots, guys. I really have no idea what's going on. I know the two main events of the week, and that's about it. Okay, let's go ahead and try to balance this page out as well. It just helps if you have a color of each sticker on each page. It just kind of makes that like balance for the eyes there, so that one page doesn't look too clustered. And let's go ahead and bring in this dark gray box right here. And okay, so I kind of know that I want this one on the weekend, so this is going to be like my weekend checklist right here. And again, you know, focus on what really matters. I mean, it's actually kind of funny because that's something I've been saying to myself lately, so it kind of just popped out. And I mean, that kind of brings new meaning to that trust in the universe there, isn't it? Universe was like, Sally, this is what you've been thinking. Here's your sticker. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the rest of these put on here before we start adding to the page. And okay, so now it's just these little gray guys here. And oh my god, I still gotta put this quote on. Okay, so that's my errands list down there. I'm not really digging covering up my errands list. I don't want to do that. So, I'm wondering if I could snuggie this guy on here. Like, let's hope that nothing's really happening on Tuesday and Wednesday. But this is where he's going. So let me line up the bottoms of these T's here. There we go. Okay, so he's on, and okay, so I gotta try to, let's see here. I'm thinking probably like right up here, and now we're gonna need a gray box buddy, and almost done, guys. We're almost. I can't believe how much of these I used on that other sheet. Oh my. Okay, so let me try to get this thing off of the page. It's fighting me. And again, I used to keep these in my Etsy shop, but the Cricut was just fighting me. It was just fighting me too much. I don't know if I need a new one. I don't know what's going on with it, but I did have to take off the ones that are printed. I still have the downloadable versions, so those are still in the shop, but the ones that are printed, I just had to stop those for the moment. Because, you know, you see me fighting them online. Okay, so there we go. There's that make time to. And I'm thinking that gives me enough white space in the background. So if I need to add anything, I still got room. But I got enough of the stickers on there for decoration purposes. Because it's that nice little balance of decoration and functionality. And let's see here. I got all this gold foil. See, there's gold foil all everywhere on the left. There's no gold foil on the right page. I just realized it too. So how about these little stars? Because I think I got enough of the little crescents that like we don't need to add any more crescents. So how about I just use some of these gold foil stars here and just kind of decorate like right around these sayings right here, and then that should be good enough there. It should be. But is it? And I think it is. I think I'm just like overdoing at this point in time. So let's go ahead and put these off to the side and get these pages back into the planner. So yeah, this is the one that I did not film. I just kind of did this one on my own, but it's so bright and cheerful. And now we're going into the moody grays. So that's it, guys. That's the finished layout. You'll have to let me know what you think. And yeah, I wish there was a way that I could like fit all this onto the screen, but that's it. I used a minimalist in the Celestial Elegant sticker book. And again, I just want to close out by saying thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see more Plan With Me's.